Morning, my dear students. I welcome you to online English classes. Today we are going to start a new poem from your book Beehive. That is poem 8. And the name of the poem is On Killing a Tree. Written by Jeev Patel. This poem is very relevant. When you hear the title On Killing a Tree, here what's the meaning of killing? That means destruction. And it means the destructions of trees. See, the poem is about cutting a tree. The poem, here the poet is very sensitive and he wants to tell us that even you cut a tree, that tree is not die. In which part you cut, after a few days again a new branches come out from the tree. And then he goes to the detailed. What are the steps on killing a tree? If you cut a tree, it was not die. Tree is also a living thing. And here poet want to say in step by step with the stanza. Now introduction of the poem. In this poem, the poet symbolizes a deep-rooted evils. Here the poet says that a tree cannot be killed out just by hacking and chopping. That means if you cut a tree, it can't die. To put it into a permanent end, it should be uprooted entirely and left to dry in the sun. In this way, the social evil cannot be put out just by criticizing them. Now, introduction of the poet. Jeev Patel, born on 1940 in Mumbai. Patel is a famous Indian poet and a playwright. Patel belongs to a group of writers who has subscribed themselves to a green movement which is involved in an effort to protect the environment, and he currently resides in Mumbai and practices medicines. And he is also a painter. As one of the contemporary Indian artists, he has been part of exhibitions around the world. Now we start the first stanza. It takes much time to kill a tree, not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. Now, first you see the word meanings. What's the meaning of jab? Jab here, striking lightly with something, or to say sudden rough blow. Consuming, that means eating. Feeding, that means consuming. Crust, that means upper layer. What's the meaning of here? Absorbing. Taking into. Leprous hide. See here, leprous means here leprosy. You know about this disease. And hide, that means skin. And leprous hide means leprous bark, or to say discolored of bark. That means when we cut the tree, that time you see few parts are shaded. That is leprous bark, or to say discolored bark. Sprouting, that means growing. See, here the poet is very much sensitive and the reader of the highlight. The fact is that trees are living things. And he equates trees with a human to convey that trees should not be cut. Because destroying tree is just like killing a human being. A tree does not die by merely cutting because it grows from where it is cut. If it has to be destroyed, then it was to be uprooted. See, if you hit a tree or cut a tree, it's not easy to cut a tree. A simple cut does not destroy a tree. And a tree grows gradually. And it is uprooted in the soil. And a plant takes nutrition from the soil to grow in a big tree. And the tree is firmly bound with the soil. And it takes the sunlight, water, and air to grow into a strong trunk and have numerous leaves. And it is not easy to kill a deep-rooted trees. It takes too much time to kill it. The tree's root become firm in the earth and it rises on the earth very slowly. And the roots cannot be pulled out completely. Here, poets want to say that cutting tree is not easy because it is related and it is uprooted in the soil. And he got sunlight, water, air to grow into a strong. Now in the second stanza, no hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal. And from close to the ground will rise curled green ticks. Miniature bought when if unchecked will expand again to former size. Here, what's the meaning of hacks and chops? See here, hacks and chops means cut roughly by striking heavy blows, or to say cut roughly by striking heavy blows. Bleeding bark. What's the meaning of bleeding bark here? Bark giving out blood. Blood means you know na? That's one type of gum you get from the tree. That is called sap. S-A-P, sap. That is called bleeding bark. Bark giving out blood or sap. That's like a gum. Heals, that means get cut or to say recovered. Curled, that means twisted. Twigs, that means branches. Miniature, that means small. Bots, that means branches. Expand, that means grow. Now, in this stanza, here poet wants to say that hacking a tree. Hacking means I told you na, cuts roughly by striking a heavy blow. That means if you cut a tree with a knife or an axe, or chopping off a broad may inflict pain on the tree. But it is not enough to bring a tree down. Humans cut and chop the bark of the tree into many pieces. But that is not sufficient to destroy the tree. If you cut the branches of a tree, that time the tree is not died. The point of the tree which get cut give out sap. Saps means that type of gum, just like a human being's bleeds. Here poet compare the sap with the human being blood. See, gradually this wood heals and from the new branches start growing again. If you cut a tree, only if you cut the branches of a tree, again you got a new branches and again it's grown. It's not totally died. See, in this stanza, here poet wants to say that by hacking and chopping, the tree is not died. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be rubbed, tied, and pulled out, snapped out. See, what's the meaning of anchoring earth? What's the meaning? Here, anchoring earth means soil giving protection. Or to say, trees are held securely with the help of the root in the earth. From where they get the help? With the soil. Soil giving the protection to the tree by to grow a tree. Rubbed, that means putting a rope around. Snapped out, that means pulled out with a jerk. Entirely, that means completely. Earth case, that means earth whole. See, in previous stanza, here the poet want to say that cutting tree is not easy with hacking and chopping. But here in this stanza, the poet wants to say that in order to kill the tree, it has to be uprooted. That means you have to take tree from the root. One has to separate the tree from the earth, which support it, and the roots of the tree binds the tree with the soil and the pit of the earth. From there, the most sensitive and hidden part of the tree, and the root have to be detached, and the roots are white in color and are damp. That means if you want to kill a tree, that's not easy procedure. You have to uproot the tree from the earth soil where you got the roots that is white in colored. That means here poet want to say that killing tree is not easy and don't cut a tree. We will continue the next stanza in the next class. Till then, goodbye.